What if elegance after 60 had nothing to do with chasing trends and everything to do with 10 simple rules you can use every single morning? If you've ever stood in front of your closet feeling too busy, too fussy, or just not quite polished, this episode is your shortcut. We're talking zero drama, maximum impact, the kind of style that reads confident from across the room and comfortable up close. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how elegant women quietly choose colors that lift the face, shapes that lengthen the line, fabrics that glide instead of cling, and accessories that whisper instead of shout. No shapewear gymnastics, no 20-step routines, just clear, repeatable moves that make getting dressed feel calm and intentional. Welcome to Wellness 360, where we celebrate style as a form of self-respect and joy, especially after 60. If your body has changed, your calendar is packed, and trends feel like a revolving door, you're in the right place. This channel is about clarity, not clutter, confidence, not costumes. We focus on pieces that work hard, habits that simplify your mornings, and choices that honor who you are today. I know the frustrations: pants that pull, jackets that won't sit at the shoulder, colors that look lovely on the hanger but drain your face in daylight, accessories that somehow make everything feel busier. We've all bought the miracle piece that promised to fix it all and wore it twice. Consider this your reset. In this episode, I'll walk you through 10 rules elegant women over 60 always follow, spotting fit issues in seconds, building a color story that lights you up, balancing proportions for a longer line, choosing elevated fabrics with beautiful drape, and finishing each look with intention. By the end, you'll have a simple checklist you can run every time you get dressed. No overthinking, no overwhelm. Take a breath, open your closet, and let's turn getting ready into the calmest part of your day. If you're ready to stop guessing and start glowing without sacrificing comfort, let's begin. Elegance doesn't start in a store. It starts in the mirror. Before you add another miracle piece to your cart, give what you already own the respect of a perfect fit. Past 60, bodies evolve. Shoulders relax, waists soften, posture changes by degrees, and clothes that once behaved may need a nudge. The fix isn't chasing the newest cut, it's making your best shapes sit exactly where they should. Do a quiet audit. Put on a simple base, straight trousers or jeans, a knit or blouse, and a jacket or cardigan, and stand in good light. Watch the shoulder first. If the seam lands beyond your shoulder bone, the garment looks borrowed. If it bites inward, your posture fights the fabric. When the shoulder lands just right, everything below suddenly makes more sense. Button the jacket. Do you see tiny stress lines radiating from the button? That's the garment telling you it needs half an inch of grace. The solution is almost never size up and drown. It's shape the waist a whisper and smooth the front. Trousers deserve the same attention. Most fit problems aren't about legs, they're about the rise and seat. A rise that meets your natural bend point smooths the tummy without digging, while a seat tailored to follow your shape erases those X-shaped pull lines across the front. When those lines vanish, your legs look longer. No diet required. Then set your hem with intent. Full-length trousers should nearly skim the top of the shoe and break once. Cropped pants should kiss the ankle bone or stop where the calf narrows. If you move between flats and a modest heel, dedicate different pairs to each height rather than forcing one hem to do it all. Sleeves are the stealth detail. Extra fabric isn't kindness, it's clutter. A slightly slimmer sleeve ending at the wrist bone cleans the line of the arm and shows the hand, one of the most elegant features at any age. If you like coverage, choose structure over cling. A knit blazer, a crisp poplin, a lined knit that floats instead of hugging every contour. Fabrics have personalities. Wools, cotton poplins, quality ponte, and lined trousers usually tailor beautifully and hold shape through a full day. Super stretchy jersey and glassy satin can be drama queens. Possible to alter, yes, but less predictable. Use 2 quick tests in the fitting room. The glide test, run the fabric over the curve of your hip. Does it slide or snag? And the crumple test, squeeze a corner for 5 seconds. Does it spring back or sulk in wrinkles? Choose the team players. There's wisdom in knowing when to pass. Rebuilding shoulders on a heavily structured coat, reshaping armholes, or shrinking a piece more than 2 sizes often costs more than buying the right garment. Elegance includes the permission to release what won't serve you, even if the label is tempting. 2 habits keep your wardrobe in fighting form. First, buy for the fullest area and tailor down. If hips or bust carry the fit decision, honor them. Your tailor can skim the rest. Second, schedule a seasonal checkup. 20 minutes to try on your main players. Note what needs a nip, a new hem, or a fresh button. Add a quick shoe review, a lower vamp or a pointed toe, flat or heeled. Extends the line under straight and wide legs without sacrificing comfort. When fit leads, everything follows. Colors look richer, proportions balance themselves, accessories work harder with less effort. You're not changing your style. You're letting it speak clearly. Your colors should work as hard as your tailoring. Elegant women don't chase every shade. They commit to a small family of hues that make their face do the talking. Think of it like a personal soundtrack. A few notes played well sound richer than a loud chorus of everything. Begin with the facelift test. In daylight, hold a scarf or tee under your chin and look for 3 signals: brighter eyes, smoother-looking skin, and less need for makeup. If a color gives you all 3, promote it to near-the-face duty: collars, cardigans, scarves, blouses. If it dulls your features, demote it to a supporting role: pants, skirts, or let it go. Build a compact palette: 2 anchoring neutrals, 1 soft dark, and 1 to 2 accents. For many, navy, ivory, camel, charcoal, and soft black do the heavy lifting because they read quiet luxury, even in simple fabrics. Add accents that lift you: dusty rose, teal, aubergine, olive, or soft cobalt, and repeat them across knitwear, scarves, and bags, so outfits snap together without thinking. Monochrome is your secret elongator. A column of 1 color, top and bottom in the same family, creates height and calm. Keep it dimensional by mixing textures within the shade: matte knit with silky blouse, tweed jacket over smooth trouser, depth without noise. Let metals echo your undertone. Warm complexions glow with gold, bronze, tortoiseshell. Cool complexions look crisp with silver, pewter, gray horn. If you're neutral, mix, but pick a lead metal so the look still reads intentional. Prints still belong, just edit for scale and spacing. Choose medium motifs with breathing room and make sure the print borrows from your palette. That way a patterned blouse plays nicely with your jackets and trousers instead of becoming a one-outfit-only piece. 2 quick proofs before you buy. 3 link rule. Can this item connect to at least 3 things you already own? Jacket, pant, shoe, bag in your palette? Carry-on rule. Could 8 items from your colors make a week of outfits? If yes, your palette is doing its job. Seasonal tweak, not reinvention. Deepen accents in fall: berry over pink, forest over mint. Lighten in spring: ivory over stark white, chambray over navy. Same song, different tempo. When color is curated, your face becomes the focal point. Mornings move faster, and even basics look elevated. Next up, proportions. The quiet geometry that makes every outfit read longer, leaner, and more intentional. Balance beats skinny. The most elegant looks after 60 don't try to shrink your body. They guide the eye so your frame reads long, calm, and intentional. Think of proportion as quiet geometry, where lengths begin and end, where volume lives, and how vertical lines are drawn. Start with the 1 volume rule. Choose either ease on top or ease on bottom, never both. A fluid blouse or soft knit pairs best with a straight or gently tailored trouser. If you love a wide leg pant or pleated midi, counter with a closer to body top. a fine gauge sweater, a neat button-up, or a knit blazer. That push-pull of structure creates elegance without effort. Use the 2-3-1-3 trick. Your outfit should read as one longer section and one shorter section. Examples: a tucked or half-tucked blouse, shorter section, with high-rise trousers, longer section, or a column dress, longer, topped with a cropped cardigan, shorter. Aim to place the break where your body naturally narrows, often the true waist or just under the bust. This instantly lengthens the leg line and prevents the dreaded cut-in-half look. Let verticals do the lifting. A third piece, jacket, vest, long cardigan, creates two clean lines from shoulder to hem. Prefer lapels that lie flat and open fronts that don't collapse. If you're cardigan loyal, choose versions with some structure. Ribbed edges, heavier gauge, so they skim rather than sag. For petites, keep the third piece near hip length. For taller frames, mid-thigh can be graceful. Hem strategy matters. Straight leg and wide leg trousers flatter when they nearly graze the top of the shoe with a single break. Cropped lengths look best where the ankle narrows. Skirts do their best work at the knee, just below the knee or mid-calf. Avoid hems that stop at the widest part of the calf. With fuller skirts, keep tops sleek and shoes visually light. Necklines and sleeves frame your silhouette. V-necks and open collars extend the neck and create that subtle vertical down the center. Boat necks broaden the shoulder line, useful if you want to balance fuller hips. Three-quarter sleeves reveal the wrist, always elegant, and carve out a lighter line through the arm. If you prefer long sleeves, end at the wrist bone and keep the sleeve slim enough to show shape without clinging. Shoes finish the geometry. A lower vamp or pointed toe, flat or heeled, extends the leg beneath trousers and middies. If heels feel best under 2 inches, choose a stable block or kitten heel. The shape matters more than the height. For ankle boots, keep the shaft slim and match boot and pant colors to avoid chopping the line. Tuck without fear, just be strategic. A full tuck works beautifully with high-rise, smooth front trousers. If you want softness at the tummy, try a French tuck, front only, to signal the waist without adding bulk. Belts are optional. When used, keep them low contrast to your top for a continuous line, or match the belt to the jacket for a subtle inside waist. Fast checks before you leave the mirror. One volume only, relaxed top or relaxed bottom. Clear 2-3-1-3 proportion with a visible waist cue. Third piece creates vertical lines, no collapse at the sides. Hems end where the body narrows. Shoes extend the line. Neckline and sleeve length draw the eye upward. When proportion is dialed in, you stop fussing. Clothes fall into place, the body looks stacked, and your presence leads. Ready to let fabric quality do the whispering in the next rule, or want tweaks here for your specific body shape before we move on? Elegance whispers. Fabric is the voice. After 60, the fastest way to elevate an outfit isn't adding more. It's upgrading the materials that touch your skin and the construction you can't see but absolutely feel. Start with the daylight test. Step near a window and tilt the fabric. Does it glow softly or glare back? Soft sheen, washed silk, sateen, mercerized cotton, fine merino, flatters skin and looks rich without screaming. High shine, glassy satin, plasticky finishes tends to magnify texture and reads cheaper on camera and in real life. Now the glide test. In the fitting room, run the fabric over the curve of your hip or bust. If it skims, you'll get clean lines. If it snags or sticks, expect cling and bunching. Fabrics that pass consistently. Silk or silk-like blends with weight. Cotton poplin with body. Good ponte, double knit, that rebounds. Mid-gauge merino. Linen blends with a bit of viscose or cotton for drape. Super thin jerseys, slick satins, and loosely knit acrylics are the usual culprits for sag, shine, and pills. Weight is everything. Paper-thin knits collapse and show bra texture. Mid-weight knits hold a shoulder line and float off the body. Unlined trousers often telegraph pockets and seams. Lined trousers and skirts glide, prevent grin through, and travel better. If a piece isn't lined, check the opacity by placing your hand behind the fabric. If you clearly see your skin tone, be honest about whether that's the look you want. Construction is the quiet luxury. Flip the garment inside out and scan. Stitching, even, tight. No loops or wandering lines. Seams, finished, serged or bound. Not raw. Hems lie flat without ripples. Fusing, interfacing. Collars and waistbands feel smooth, not bubbly, bubbling piece to poor bonding. Pattern matching, stripes plaid a line at side seams, costly to do, classy to wear. Closures, zippers glide, buttons are cross-stitched, buttonholes clean. Choose texture with intention. Tweed, boucle, and brushed wools add depth. Best kept to one statement piece at a time so the outfit doesn't feel heavy. Smooth with textured is a winning pair. A tweed jacket over a satin finish shell, or a silk blouse tucked into matte wool trousers. Texture creates interest without relying on loud prints. Breathability and bounce-back matter more than labels. You don't need pure cashmere to look expensive. A well-spun merino blend with memory outperforms a limp cashmere that pills. Do the crumple test. Squeeze a corner for 5 seconds. If the wrinkle falls out quickly, the fiber has resilience. If it sulks, you'll chase an iron all day. Care is part of quality. Steam. Don't scorch. Use mesh bags for delicates, a fabric shaver for occasional pills, and a soft clothing brush for wool to lift dust and revive nap. Hang knits flat over wide hangers or store folded to avoid shoulder bumps. Slip cedar or lavender sachets into drawers to deter moths without perfuming. Your clothes. One practical upgrade strategy. Swap the fabric, not the outfit. Keep your favorite silhouettes and replace the okay materials with better ones. Trade the clingy jersey dress for a ponte version, the flimsy blouse for a silk georgette or sateen, the unlined trouser for a lined wool blend. Same formula, elevated result. A quick in-store checklist before you buy. Soft sheen, not glare. Glide over curves. Mid-weight that holds shape. Opacity appropriate for the piece. Clean internals, stitches, seams, fusing, fibers that recover after a squeeze. When your fabric behaves, everything else plays along. Colors look richer, proportions read cleaner, and your accessories can stay minimal. Speaking of which, next we'll refine the finish with accessories that complete your look instead of competing with it. Think of accessories as punctuation. The right mark clarifies the sentence. Too many marks make it unreadable. Elegant women over 60 don't layer for the sake of it. They edit. The goal is to direct attention toward your face and along a clean vertical line, while keeping hands free and outfits effortless. Start with a focal point. Pick one hero: earrings, necklace, scarf, brooch, belt, watch, bracelet, or bag. If earrings speak, let the necklace whisper, or skip it. If a scarf frames the face, keep earrings minimal. A single sculptural note reads intentional. Multiple loud notes compete. Mind scale and shape. As features soften, slightly bolder shapes can look more balanced, but keep edges clean. Swap fiddly details for crisp silhouettes, medium sculptural hoops, a smooth cuff, a pendant that falls into a soft V, or a structured leather belt. Use the mirror test. If the accessory walks in before you do, size down. If it disappears on camera or across the room, size up one step. Create metal harmony. Warm undertones glow with gold, bronze, and tortoiseshell. Cool undertones feel crisp in silver, pewter, and gray horn. If you read neutral, mix metals, but choose a dominant one so the eye doesn't ping-pong. Repeating your metal in 2 spots, earrings plus watch, pendant plus belt buckle, ties the look together without shouting. Necklines and jewelry should finish each other, not fight. V-necks love pendants that echo the V. Boat necks pair beautifully with statement earrings and bare décolletage. Crew necks take well to short necklaces or a brooch at the shoulder line. Collared shirts can host a silk neckerchief tucked just inside the collar. Instant polish, zero bulk. Scarves are your easiest complexion lift. Choose soft, non-scratchy weaves in colors from your palette. Tie low and loose to create vertical movement, or drape one end longer to form a slimming line. For travel, one patterned scarf in your accent color can change a week of outfits and brighten the face on camera. Bags set the tone. A medium structured silhouette, top handle or clean crossbody, elevates even jeans plus knitwear because it holds shape. Keep hardware minimal and purposeful. For daily use, anchor with camel, taupe, navy, or soft black. Add a single accent bag, berry, olive, teal, that matches your color story for energy. If you carry crossbody, adjust the strap so the bag sits just at or slightly below the waist to avoid cutting your vertical line. Belts define without drama. With high-rise trousers, a slim to medium leather belt can create that 2-3-1-3 proportion and hint at the waist. If you're curvy through the tummy, match belt and top for low contrast. If you want definition on a column dress, try a soft sash or stretch-backed belt for comfort. Shoes finish the geometry. A lower vamp or pointed toe, flat or heeled, elongates beneath straight and wide legs. Keep embellishment quiet. Let texture, suede, smooth leather, and quality do the talking. For all-day wear, prioritize cushioned insoles, stable soles, and a heel shape you can forget about. Nothing elegant comes from pain. Hands and wrists tell the story up close. A classic watch, a smooth bangle, or a single ring per hand is plenty. If you love stacks, limit them to one wrist and keep the other clean for balance. A 30-second exit ritual. Choose one focal point. Align metal and hardware, jewelry, belt buckle, bag. Check the neckline jewelry relationship. Confirm bag scale relative to your frame. Remove one item if anything feels busy. When your accessories finish the look, not fight it, you'll feel calmer, move easier, and photograph better. Elegance isn't a lucky outfit. It's a repeatable habit. The most polished women over 60 don't rely on inspiration every morning. They build systems that make good choices automatic. Think of this as your style autopilot. A tight capsule, a simple care routine, and a few micro habits that turn getting ready into a calm ritual. Start with a living capsule. About 20-24 pieces you actually wear. Structure it like this. Third pieces, 3 to 4. A knit blazer, a softly tailored jacket, a long cardigan, a vest, tops, 6 to 7. 2 fine gauge knits, 2 blouses in your near-the-face colors, 1 polished tee, 1 silk sateen shell. Bottoms, 5 to 6. 2 straight or slightly wide trousers, 1 dark jean, 1 fluid skirt, 1 easy pull-on pant for travel days. Dresses, 2. A column knit and a day-to-dinner midi. Shoes, 3. A sleek flat, a low block or kitten heel, a clean sneaker or ankle boot. Bags, 2. 1 structured neutral, 1 accent aligned with your palette. Everything should cross-pair. If a piece doesn't work with at least 3 others, it's an orphan. Either tailor it, recolor it, if feasible, or release it. Keep a photo album on your phone with outfits you love. When the clock is ticking, scroll, pick, dress. Create an outfit formula grid. Across the top, common days, errands, lunch, dinner, travel, casual Friday. Down the side, silhouettes you rely on. Straight trouser plus fine knit, wide leg plus fitted shirt, column dress plus cropped cardi. Fill each cell with 2 complete outfits from your capsule. You've just built a menu, no decision fatigue. Make maintenance visible. Hang a slim care caddy by the mirror. Lint roller, fabric shaver, soft brush for wool, mini steamer, stain pen, spare earring backs, double-sided fashion tape. A 60-second pass before you leave the house. Steam neckline, depill a sleeve, brush a lapel, delivers the kind of finish that reads expensive. Schedule seasonal checkups like dentist appointments. 4 times a year, spend 30 minutes trying on your main players. Ask, does the shoulder still sit right? Do hems match your current shoes? Is anything tired or shiny with wear? Book a tailor and cobbler immediately. New hems, tightened buttons, resold favorites. Small repairs extend life and preserve that crisp line you worked for. Adopt the one-in, one-out rule. Every new piece replaces something less loved. This keeps the capsule lean and the quality bar high. When you fall for a new color, test it as an accessory. Scarf, belt, small bag, before inviting it into the clothing mix. Pack with a micro capsule for a 5-day trip. 1 jacket, 2 tops, 2 bottoms, 1 dress, 2 shoes, 1 accent scarf. Stick to your palette and fabrics that won't wrinkle under pressure. Ponte, merino, lined trousers, washed silks. Choose accessories that repeat your metal and one color pop. You'll look like you in every photo and dress in minutes. Close your day with a 2-minute reset. Check the weather, pull tomorrow's formula from your grid, lay out the base and third piece, drop a scarf or necklace into the neckline, and set shoes by the door. Morning you will thank evening you. Finally, measure what matters. Keep a tiny note in your phone. What felt elegant today, and why? Was it the shoulder line, the color near your face, the low vamp shoe, the edited jewelry? Patterns emerge. Keep those, trim the rest. When habits carry the weight, elegance feels effortless. You won't chase perfect. You'll repeat what works, calmly, confidently, consistently. If even one of these rules made a light bulb go off, tell me which one in the comments. Fit, tweaks, color story, proportion, fabric, accessories, or capsule habits. Your wins help other women see what's possible for them too. And if you've got a style dilemma, apple midsection with short legs, petite with broad shoulders, tall with narrow hips, drop it below. I read everything and pull future episodes straight from your questions. Subscribe to Wellness 360 for deep dives on tailoring for real bodies, color matching at home, and effortless outfit formulas that work for travel, dinner, and everyday life. Tap the bell so you don't miss our quick visual guides. 2 minutes that can save you 20 in the morning. Share this video with a friend who's ready to stop guessing and start glowing. Style after 60 isn't about keeping up. It's about showing up. Calm, confident, unmistakably you. If you want templates, you can screenshot. Say, checklist, please, and I'll bundle the rules into a printable one-pager. One more prompt for you. Which category should we tackle next? Jeans that truly flatter, the perfect jacket length by body shape, or the 8-piece travel capsule? Vote below. Your suggestions steer this channel, and I love building it with you. If you take one thing with you today, let it be this. Elegance is a system, not a shopping list. When your fit is intentional, your color story is curated, proportions are balanced, fabrics are thoughtful, accessories are edited, and your habits are consistent. You don't try to look elegant. You just do. Give yourself a week to practice. Run the mirror check, dress in your palette, keep one volume at a time, choose materials that glide, finish with a single focal accessory, and set out tomorrow's outfit tonight. Small, repeatable moves compound into a look that's unmistakably yours. And because I know you love a good roadmap, here's what's next. In our upcoming episode, I'll build an 8-piece fall capsule for effortless elegance, complete with exact lengths, fabrics, and pairings for real bodies over 60. You'll see how 2 jackets, 3 tops, 2 bottoms, and 1 dress can create a week of polished outfits, no guesswork required. Until then, keep it calm, keep it curated, and let your presence do the talking. Your style is not about age, it's about intent.